Today I've got a quick and effective 10-minute booty workout for you. No need for hours at the gym, let's get those glutes burning right at home. I know how much you guys love a good booty workout, and trust me, this one won't disappoint. We're going to hit those glutes from all angles with 5 targeted exercises. Get ready to feel the burn and sculpt those curves. Remember, you don't need any equipment for this workout, just your amazing self and a can-do attitude. So what are we waiting for? Let's do this. Alright, let's start things off strong with some bodyweight squats. Stand with your feet slightly wider than shoulder width apart, toes pointing slightly outward. Now imagine you're about to sit back into a chair. As you lower down, keep your chest up and your core engaged. Make sure your knees are tracking in line with your toes. We don't want any knee caves. Feel that stretch in your glutes and hamstrings? That's what we're looking for. Now, drive through your heels to push back up to standing, squeezing your glutes at the top. That's 1 rep. We're going to do 15 reps in total. Remember, quality over quantity. It's better to do fewer reps with perfect form than to rush through them and risk injury. Focus on really engaging those glutes throughout the entire movement. Feel that burn? That's the feeling of your muscles working hard. And trust me, those hard-working muscles will thank you later with a sculpted and lifted booty. Keep pushing, you got this. We're almost halfway through this set of squats. Keep your core tight and your back straight. Remember to breathe. It's easy to forget when you're focusing on your form, but those deep breaths will help fuel your muscles. And those are 15 reps. Amazing job, everyone. Take a moment to catch your breath and shake out those legs. We're going to move on to the next exercise soon, but first, let's take a moment to appreciate the work we've already done. Remember, every squat brings you one step closer to your fitness goals, so be proud of yourself for showing up and putting in the effort. You're already stronger than you were yesterday. Now let's get ready to move on to the next exercise. We're going to keep that energy up and those glutes burning. Alright, time for some glute bridges. Lie down on your back with your knees bent and your feet flat on the ground, about hip width apart. Your arms should be resting comfortably by your sides. Now, press through your heels and lift your hips towards the ceiling, squeezing your glutes at the top of the movement. Imagine you're pushing a heavy weight up with your hips. Hold that squeeze for a second, really feeling the contraction in your glutes. Then, slowly lower your hips back down to the ground, vertebrae by vertebrae. Remember, we want to maintain control throughout the entire movement. Don't just drop your hips back down. That's 1 rep down. We're going to do 15 reps in total. Keep your core engaged throughout the exercise. This will help protect your lower back and ensure you're working the right muscles. If you feel any discomfort in your lower back, adjust your positioning and make sure you're not arching your back. As you lift your hips, think about pushing through your heels, not your toes. This will help target your glutes more effectively. And don't forget to breathe. Inhale as you lower down, and exhale as you lift and squeeze. Feeling the burn yet? That's those glutes working hard. Keep your eyes focused on the ceiling and imagine your glutes touching the sky with each lift. You're doing amazing. Keep going, we're almost halfway through this set of glute bridges. Remember, you're building strength and sculpting those curves with every rep. Keep your mind focused on your goals and push through any fatigue. And those are 15 reps. Fantastic job, everyone. Lower your hips back down and take a moment to stretch out those glutes. You can do a gentle hip circle or simply hug your knees into your chest for a nice stretch. We're moving on to the next exercise soon, but before we do, let's take a moment to appreciate how far we've come. You're already crushing this workout. Let's get those legs moving with some lunges. Stand tall with your feet hip width apart, core engaged, and chest lifted. Now take a big step forward with your right foot, lowering your hips until both knees are bent at a 90-degree angle. Make sure your front knee is directly above your ankle and your back knee is hovering just above the ground. We don't want any knee kissing the floor today. Feel that stretch in your hip flexors and glutes? That's what we're looking for. Now push through your front heel to return to the starting position, bringing your back foot forward to meet your front foot. That's 1 rep. Now repeat on the other side, stepping forward with your left foot. Remember to keep your core engaged throughout the entire movement. This will help you maintain balance and stability. If you're feeling a bit wobbly, you can always modify the exercise by holding onto a wall or chair for support. As you lunge, imagine you're stepping over a small obstacle. This will help you keep your back straight and prevent you from leaning forward. And don't forget to breathe. Inhale as you lower down, and exhale as you push back up. We're going to do 10 reps on each side for a total of 20 lunges. Keep your movements controlled and focus on engaging your glutes and quads with each step. You're doing amazing. Keep your chin up and your eyes focused forward. This will help you maintain proper posture and prevent you from straining your neck. And remember, it's okay to take a short break if you need to catch your breath. Just make sure you get back to it and finish strong. And those are 20 lunges. Great job, everyone. Take a moment to shake out those legs and catch your breath. We're halfway through this workout, and you're doing fantastic. Time to target those glutes even more with some donkey kicks. Start on all fours, with your hands shoulder width apart and your knees hip width apart. Keep your back straight and your core engaged. Now, keeping your right knee bent at a 90-degree angle, lift your right leg up towards the ceiling as if you're trying to touch the ceiling with your heel. Squeeze your glutes at the top of the movement, feeling that contraction in your right cheek. Hold that squeeze for a second, then slowly lower your right leg back down to the starting position. That's 1 rep. We're going to do 15 reps on each side. Make sure you're not arching your back as you lift your leg. Keep your core engaged and your back flat throughout the entire movement. If you feel any discomfort in your lower back, adjust your positioning and make sure you're not overextending. As you lift your leg, imagine you're pushing a heavy weight up with your heel. This will help you engage your glutes more effectively. And don't forget to breathe. Inhale as you lower down and exhale as you lift and squeeze. Keep your movements controlled and focus on quality over quantity. It's better to do fewer reps with perfect form than to rush through them and risk injury. You're doing amazing, keep it up. We're halfway through this set of donkey kicks. Keep your core tight, your back straight, and your glutes engaged. You're sculpting those curves with every rep. And those are 15 reps on each side. Fantastic job, everyone. Take a moment to stretch out your glutes and hamstrings. You can do a gentle quad stretch or simply sit back on your heels for a nice hip flexor stretch. We're moving on to our final exercise soon, but before we do, let's take a moment to appreciate how far we've come. You're almost there. Alright, let's finish strong with some fire hydrants. We're going to keep that same starting position as the donkey kicks. On all fours, hands shoulder width apart, knees hip width apart, back straight, core engaged. Now, keeping your left knee bent at a 90-degree angle, lift your left leg out to the side as if you're a dog marking its territory on a fire hydrant. Keep your core engaged and your back flat throughout the entire movement. Lift your leg until it's parallel to the floor or as high as you can comfortably go while maintaining good form. Squeeze your glutes at the top of the movement, feeling that contraction in your left hip. Hold that squeeze for a second, then slowly lower your left leg back down to the starting position. That's 1 rep. We're going to do 15 reps on each side. Make sure you're not rotating your hips as you lift your leg. Keep your hips square to the ground and your core engaged. If you feel any discomfort in your lower back, adjust your positioning and make sure you're not overextending. As you lift your leg, imagine you're resisting a band tied around your thighs. This will help you engage your glutes more effectively, and don't forget to breathe. Inhale as you lower down and exhale as you lift and squeeze. Keep your movements controlled and focus on quality over quantity. It's better to do fewer reps with perfect form than to rush through them and risk injury. You're doing amazing, keep it up. We're halfway through this set of fire hydrants. Keep your core tight, your back straight, and your glutes engaged. You're sculpting those curves with every rep, and those are 15 reps on each side. Fantastic job, everyone. You've made it to the end of the workout. Take a moment to stretch out your glutes and hips. You can do a gentle pigeon pose or simply lie down on your back and hug your knees into your chest for a nice stretch. Great job, everyone. Remember, consistency is key. Do this workout a few times a week and you'll be on your way to stronger, more defined glutes. Don't forget to listen to your body and take breaks when you need them. And if you're new to working out, start slowly and gradually increase the intensity over time. I'm so proud of you for showing up and putting in the work. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more workouts. See you next time.